Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Garden SMP. Today, I'm in a Halloween costume because we've got a contest going on tonight, and it's just a fun little thing. Dressed up as members of Baby Metal. I think it's just a fun, silly little costume. Didn't want to go all spooky since I suppose the whole gas mask and war theme is already a bit spooky, so I thought something a bit more lighthearted would be fun. Anyways, last episode we've built this U-boat and everything. Interior and everything is fully finished up. I have all my storage fully set up in here, everything organized and all that. And in today's episode, we've got two big projects we're going to embark on, and the first is my shop. So, let's do /warp, shop district, and wait for this horrible lag to stop. And if we run over this way, there's some amazing shops in here so far. I love the bee, love the little whatever that would be. That's the main shop right there, which is very nice. That one is really cool. Just the whole atmosphere here is really nice. This right here is my plot. After I fall in that plot, and I've got all the supplies I'm going to need for this setup, more or less. So, let's get to work on building this. I'll let y'all enjoy a good little time lapse of me putting this thing together, and then afterwards, I'll let y'all know how the costume contest went. Halloween is officially over, but I'm not quite ready to say goodbye to this little Halloween costume I made, so I think we'll leave it on for the rest of the episode. Anyways, got the shop finished up, so let me give you all a quick tour of this. This is just a sort of standard medieval fantasy kind of style, and I tried to incorporate both dripstone and, if I back up a bit, amethyst into the design, since both of those are going to be what I'm selling in here. These, as y'all may have seen in the time-lapse, were full ones, and I just let them weather down to this point. But inside, we've got, this will eventually be the different stages of the crystals. Got just the blocks here, 2 diamonds per stack for them, and then a diamond per stack of these, and these ones are getting stocked up much more. Got just some paintings in here for some nice interior details, along with some flowers and stuff, and then upstairs I need to get a glow ink sack on this, but that can come in the future. I've got dripstone, which I'm slowly stocking up, and dripstone spikes, which are not stocked up at all. And then there's this little area up here, and I might throw in a little armor stand of me looking out the window or something, just for a fun little Easter egg. And then this little area up here just to add some more detail in here, but also add if anyone needs to sleep here, and then they can. But I'd say this shop came out quite nicely. Just need to actually get it stocked up, which is going to be the main focus of this episode. So, if we head back to my base, I'm going to show you all the 2 geodes that I use to mine these things, and I'll show you the one that I have fully worked out, and then I will show you the other one that I'm going to go and clear out in just a moment. So off this way, we go off the U-boat and then up onto land. Over there is the church cathedral kind of thing that Casey is making. And then right over past it, you can sort of see it, that right there, the cobble, that is the first geode I have. And this one I just cleared out a moment ago, so I've got all the resources from that put into the shop. But I'll show y'all what it looks like down in here. It's not the safest of operations. I just got attacked by a creeper in there as I was clearing it out, and sadly lost a few budding amethyst. But I have a second geode, so nothing much to worry about. And you can already hear some more mobs, so I definitely need to finish lighting this area up. But down in here is the geode that I have. It's actually a fairly decent size, and I get pretty much a full inventory of crystals from it with Fortune 3, which is very nice. But let me show you all the other geode I have, and for that I of course have to go back up to the surface. So we come up right over here, and then we just have to run back off this way, and things get a little confusing around here, so hopefully I can remember exactly where it is, but I believe I have it set up right in here, because that's my spider spawner I found. And yes, this is the other geode. Now this one I have not mined out at all yet, so once we get down, I'll show y'all how big this one is, and then we'll cut into a time-lapse, so a very quick one, of course, of me clearing this out. You also get to see my rather unusual method of walking down these stairs. Yeah, here we are. And this one is quite a nice size. I think it's a tiny bit smaller than the last one, but it's got a good amount of budding amethyst in it and everything, so this will definitely make a good second farm to use. So, without further ado, let's hop into that time-lapse of me clearing this out. Well, it's been a few days since I got this cleared out. Y'all may have seen in the time-lapse a creeper blew a section up right around here or so and took out some budding amethyst, unfortunately, which nothing you can do about that. sadly, but fortunately I got 2 geodes, and this one still has a lot in it, so it wasn't too much of a loss. But we've got this geode finished up now, so that gives us a good stock of the, amethyst. So now we need to go and, get a dripstone farm set up, which is going to be a little bit trickier, but can still be done. And I should make sure that is spawnable. Anyways, if I can find my way out, here we go. Anyways, on the way back, I want to talk about 2 quick things, actually 3 quick things. One, I want to apologize for this, being so late, as I'm sure y'all can understand. College classes, really need to take priorities, so, things have picked up with those, and that has meant that working on videos has, fallen behind, at least with the, longer form videos like this. My reactions are still very easy to make. The, other thing I wanted or the other 2 things I wanted to talk about are, the costume contest, because I did say I would talk about that, and forgot to do so earlier. I was not the winner of the contest, unfortunately, but it was an absolute blast, and I cannot wait until next year. The winners of the contest had some great costumes. I remember 2 of the 3 winners, because there's first, second, and third place. First place were dressed up as, it was a duo costume, and they were dressed up as Jack, I believe it's Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas, which was just really cool to see. And they even had a Zero from the movie and everything, just a super fun little touch. And then I can't remember if they got second or third place, but one of the other winners was a, warden, and it was actually set up to be like an actual costume of a warden instead of just a skin of the warden, which is, again, very cool, and a skin that I really liked. I mean, I'm sure y'all remember, I did the whole baby metal skin. You can't really see it right now, and that was fun, but the others, they were what, I suppose resonated with people more, and, they were, I would definitely say, better costumes. Mine was, fun for me to make, but when compared to the others, didn't necessarily hold up as much, so it is, fully understandable that I was not the winner in this situation. Now, I don't want this to sound like I'm bitter or anything, because I am not at all. I had so much fun doing this, little contest or competition or whatever the, proper term would be, and, like I said, cannot wait until, next year's one. Now, the final thing I wanted to talk about, I'm just grabbing my, resources. I can find everything. The final thing I wanted to talk about was, some music, because as y'all know, I need some, no, it's gonna be in the wars thing. Final thing I want to talk about is music, because y'all know I like talking about all of that. And, today I want to talk about the band Starset, who, I recently had the opportunity to actually see live in concert, which was amazing. Starset have, their sound is what the vocalists would refer to as cinematic rock. It's got a mixture of electronic stuff, of rock and metal, some pop elements in there. Really interesting stuff that doesn't sound like it would work, but ends up working really, really well. My favorite track from them, and the one I'll tell y'all to check out, is The Breach, but My Demons is another sort of classic from them, and is another one I would highly recommend, and then Devolution is phenomenal as well, but The Breach is the one I would consider to be my favorite track. It, I think really showcases their strengths the best, and it's also just really, really fun. So if any of that does interest you, I'll be sure to check it out. Not as much of a musical rant today, but just a good band that I think y'all may be interested in if you enjoy music. Or enjoy good music, I suppose, though there is some enjoyment to be found in bad music, and also, taste is subjective. Rambled on a little more than I, meant to do there, but, oh well. Alright, that is all that, so, let's go and, get this set up. There's one more thing, and you'll need a, stone cutter. So, this, I should probably sleep, see if that gets rid of the rain, because that's never good for, and I can't sleep. So, yeah, that ain't happening. Let's see, I think, actually, Optifine does allow for rain to be turned off. Yeah, so you'll still be seeing the particles on the ground, but there won't be all the stuff in the sky. Anyways, what I was saying, this is actually a design of my own making. Can't really say anything towards how good it is, but I did come up with it myself, and it seems to work fairly well, so I'm rather proud of it. And I think over here in our little farming area is probably the best spot to put it, so... XP. Let me show you all how this thing is designed and how it works. So, we'll set these up here. You see the plan is for the gypsum to grow, and when it grows, it triggers that. So, then we need that. And this is where this comes in. And that's the sun setting, so let me go... Is that a... That's a shulker box. I should see what's up with that. Well, I'll be. This is, certainly not something I expected. I mean, I can only assume that's for me, because this is my area, though, I believe it's Thorn Plays is set up right over there. But, yeah, I will, grab this and then I guess ask about it in the Discord later. So that's, rather interesting and unexpected. But I guess someone slept and took care of all that, and I already did that. So, then we do slabs back like this. This is the most confusing and convoluted redstone tutorial y'all will ever see. Then we need pistons going along like this. Like this again. And then I need this. And ooh, let's see what's going on here. These are going to be some shenanigans, I'm sure. Oh, I did not expect that. It just vanished. Okay, then. That's really just some, for the most part, just some baseline gear, but that's some good backup stuff, and that's some good stuff that I can build some more stuff off of. So yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Valior. Or however you're supposed to say your name, but there's something wrong here. I'm going to consult my handy dandy screenshot I took real quick. Alright, I see what my mistake is. This is all meant to be one block back. Basically, it's a row of blocks up along here. Because this is all very confusing, but somehow redstone blocks, or redstone signals travel through blocks. Don't ask me how, because I haven't the slightest idea. But just gotta do that. And I will say this is actually something that I tested, and this is basically tileable as high up as you want it to go. I'm only doing it this high just because this is essentially the least complicated way to do it. And what am I messing up now? Aha! I need repeaters. There's always something I'm messing up with redstone. I am not very good at it, but I am slowly learning, and the fact that I was able to actually design this, I would say, is a fairly good testament towards that. Because, honestly, even a few months ago, I doubt I would have been able to come up with anything, but as I've just slowly watched and slowly learned and everything, I have started to piece together how to actually do this kind of thing. And honestly, redstone is fairly fun. Just, tinkering around and creating something that actually serves a purpose and all that. I actually rather enjoy it. I'm just not particularly good at it. So that is that. So that gets me 9. And then if I do... Now, what is the thing for a repeater? I need stone. Okay. They're all in here. Turns out I need a more, redstone, torches than I thought. Somehow I missed that when looking at the recipe the first time. But fortunately, they were also very easy to make. That's one more than I actually need, but we can find some usage for that, I'm sure. Anyways, let's go on to finish this design up. And I am actually rather proud of what I came up with here, because it's a very, very simple design, but it is one that actually works fairly well. And it doesn't take up too much space. I think there is probably a way to basically make this more compact, but I couldn't even pretend to know what that is. So for someone who doesn't know much about redstone at all, this is a very good design. So, what did I mess up this time? You know what? I know exactly what it is, actually. Just gotta resize it a bit, then just enable redstone. I forgot that that was actually something that was a thing that redstone had to be, Oh, come on. Alright. Resizing. Ah, I see what it is. I am not the smartest when it comes to all of this. But, let's see. There we go. So this is something that I'm gonna have to figure out some way to turn off eventually. So if anyone actually knows redstone and could tell me how to go about doing that, please leave it down in the comments. I imagine there's some way to essentially just properly fully activate this and essentially just leave it on for eternity. But we shall see when we get to that, I suppose. Then I just gotta do this and get, I'm doing this out of dripstone here just because it's the block I have on me, and I think it'll actually fit with, this being a, whatchamacallit, a, dripstone farm. I need a bit of cobble. Yeah, actually that does look rather nice. The final thing I'll need is just some water in there, but I can get that very easily in a moment. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out a chunk right here. Not the prettiest thing, but it works. And let's head back over and finish this up. Alright, so let's get some water and just fill that up so it'll actually start going. And I do think, as I just think about it, the best way to turn this off is basically just have a lever right here and just flick it. And hopefully my limited redstone knowledge is correct on how to get that working properly. And that's that fully complete. So let's hop down. And the final thing I'll need to do is get some glass in front of it and some hoppers underneath. But what we have here is a pretty good dripstone farm that will definitely allow me to keep my shop stocked up. So, that is really going to do it for the episode. Let's sleep, and then let's head back to the shop so y'all can just see it one last time before the end, and I'll quickly run y'all over what I'm planning on doing next episode, and just give the quick little outro. We're here in the shopping district, and this has expanded to be something actually quite nice. Yeah, I really like this. I do think the vines need to be brought under control a bit, but just the atmosphere of the little shacks and stuff is really cool. And also I should see if this is open. Not yet. But we have my shop right here. I may be biased, but it is the best in the shopping district. And, yeah, it's, very simple, but I really like it. So, we've got all our stock in here. As y'all remember, this is going to be the crystals eventually. Upstairs, let's need to get that. Upstairs, we have this stuff. And I should see if anyone has snuck in and bought anything. Did not think anyone would, and they didn't. Also, I got the, amethyst under there. Anyways, it's going to do it for the episode, so thank you all for watching. Next time, we'll be doing some work around my base, creating a proper farm system there, starting on the trenches, all that stuff, which will be really nice. So stay tuned for that and subscribe if you want to see it. If you want to be part of the community, there's a link to the Discord server down in the description so you can join the Trench Club and be part of that. And there's a link to my gaming Instagram account where I post build pictures and other different things. Need to go and post my U-boat on there still, and also this shop, but there's some good stuff up on there already. Finally, there will be a link to Melosith, the owner, and the other members of the SMP who are content creators on it. So check all of them out if you want to see some more stuff from the SMP. Like I said, that's going to do it for the video. So, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.